She doesn't even go here.
I'm bi, actually.
Excuse me. Could the ugly, untalented gays please report to the principal's office?
Hi, I'm Kurt Hummel, and I'll be auditioning for the role of kicker.
Hello! Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Not So Straight Nerds. I'm your host, Luke.
And I'm your host, Alicia.
And today, we are going to be blind reacting to our Letterboxd Wrapped for 2025.
Yay!
I'm very excited. I think we'll just hop into it this episode.
Yeah.
This one will be a bit quicker. We have an episode based on some of our favorite things of 2025. You can go and watch that right now. This is going to be looking at what we have watched the most in 2025, which I think will be notably different.
Well, and it would be fun because I've never actually looked at a Letterboxd Wrapped before. I'm not sure if this is the first year they've done it or because I've had it for a few years, so maybe I just didn't look at it. I didn't know it existed, I guess. I don't know. But I'm excited. I've seen other people's, so I know a little bit of what to expect and what to guess. I think it would be fun if we kind of try to guess our most watched whatever. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So, I think we can start with kind of going back and forth on predicting. I know the biggest things are going to be most seen actor and most seen director.
Yeah.
Do you have any guesses for yourself what those would be?
I know without a doubt that Tom Cruise is going to be my most watched actor, which funny enough, he's been a lot of people's this year. So I wonder if people were like A, rewatching the Mission Impossible movies, B, I don't know, discovering him, I guess, for the first time or watching through his movies. I mean, I knew about him, but I watched through a lot of his movies for the first time this year, so maybe I was not the only one.
Well, I think it's that, and then also with Weapons, Magnolia was shouted out a lot, which also stars Tom Cruise. So,
Yeah,
conversations a little bit throughout the year.
And then for director, either Christopher McQuarrie, from all those movies, or I did watch a lot of Guillermo del Toro movies, so sorry, I still can't fully say that. There was another one too that we had theorized, maybe like Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of his movies this year.
And then if it wasn't for Tom Cruise, my top one I would guess would be like Leonardo DiCaprio. Or somebody I realized from the Twilight franchise, we watched a lot of like Robert Pattinson. We watched 5 of those movies. Or all 5 of the Twilight movies. We watched Die My Love and we watched Mickey 17. That's not even counting any others that I might be forgetting. So I feel like he might be yours if not for the SpongeBob like voice actors, because those count too.
I think the Conjuring.
That too, Vera
Patrick
Farmiga.
Wilson and Vera Farmiga, especially because I've seen Vera Farmiga in a couple of other things this year.
Yeah,
I think she's certainly up there for me. And then I was saying I've been binging through Nightmare on Elm Street this year, which stars mostly the same Freddy and all of them. Been going through some of the Hellraiser movies, which stars the same Pinhead in every movie. Trying to think if there's anything else series-wise I've binged. I think that and Conjuring are pretty much.
Because you did watch the Mission Impossible movies this year yourself.
But I didn't log them.
But you didn't log them.
I got onto Letterboxd.
And there was something else too that you mentioned you hadn't logged. Had you logged the Twilight movies, or was that
okay? Did make my logging.
There was some other franchise. Oh, the Bond movies you said.
Bond, yeah. But that was very early this year. I'd been trying to go through the Bond movies a lot throughout 2024, and then I think I finished it up pretty quick in 2025. But there's 25 of them.
Yeah.
And they're all coming to Netflix soon, so.
Props to you for watching that many of like the same thing. That was my Christmas movie watch was kind of rough because towards the end it's like I almost need to rewatch these movies next year because it's a little unfair because I'm kind of just tired of it. But anyways.
I don't know. And then director, I know I've watched. I feel like there's just a handful of directors I've seen like 3 movies of. Like Scott Derrickson is up there.
Yeah.
I know Martin Scorsese, Guillermo del Toro, James Cameron. I think I have 3 and 4.
I don't know.
Those are about what I
I
can
love
think
it.
of.
Yeah. Oh my god, and I also. No, never mind. I was trying to think maybe James Gunn too. We did watch
Oh.
at least 2 of his movies.
Maybe Danny Boyle, because we watched the whole 28 Years franchise.
Hmm.
I don't know if he directed the middle one. I don't remember. We'll see.
I don't know.
I'm scared. Okay.
So we shall see.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on my laptop, so this might be a tiny bit different, but
Yes.
hopefully it's
I believe in you.
similar. Okay. My year in 2025.
Okay.
Let's see. I logged 443 films. I don't know if that counts rewatches. Probably.
I would assume it does.
Yeah. I reviewed 36 films. I don't usually leave reviews, so that checks out. And then I spent a total of 828 hours watching movies this year.
Crazy. Hold on,
So-
I want to do some math on that. 828,
I
you
think,
said?
yeah, well, I did the math the other day and I figured out it was about 34 days
34 and a
worth,
half days.
over a month of last year,
Crazy.
which is kind of awesome to me. Anyways, I should have known that one. No surprise there, Tom Cruise is my most watched actor,
Okay.
but Bong Joon-ho is my top director because I watched through all of his movies. I think I
Okay.
have officially seen all of his movies.
Oh, that's awesome.
At least the big ones, but I had a kick this year where I like made lists of movies I wanted to watch by directors to watch their whole filmography. So that makes sense, and I totally forgot about that. So
That's awesome.
her. Okay. Next is highly rated 2025 films.
Okay.
I have, I believe, 5 out of 5 star films. I think it only lists 3 here. So that would be Sinners, Superman, and One Battle After Another.
Okay.
Technically, in my ranking, I would have had Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Marty Supreme. So not sure how it picks the. Oh, maybe it's saying highest rated, like average, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's the 3 on there. Most watched week of 2025 was that checks out. December 15th through 21 when we had no work, so
Yep.
that checks out. We watched whatever. I watched 23 films. So that's crazy in
That's
one
a lot
week.
of films.
Granted, some of those I feel like I was able to log the short film that we watched. And then I watched, in my Christmas journey, I watched a lot of those like 30 minutes to an hour things. So,
Sure.
that
sure,
helps. Most watched day of 2025 was on Sundays. I watched 102 films on Sundays in 2025. That's kind of crazy.
Sure. Dang.
Why do I not remember watching that? Okay, apparently my first watch of the year was Juror Number 2. I was just saying the other day that, oh my god, I need to watch that.
You what? What?
I don't know. I guess,
Interesting.
according to this, maybe if I were to remind myself what it's about, maybe it
I
would jog
haven't
my
seen
memory.
it, so maybe we need to watch it again so you can.
Actually
remember
remember it. And then last watch was the Stranger Things finale because you are able to log that, so that makes sense. It came out on the 31st. So, literally just a couple hours before midnight. So, that checks out. That's probably yours too if you logged it in
I
time.
think I logged it the first day of the New Year's.
Oh, well. That's alright. Okay. This has diary milestones.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Those are like the movies you watched at like 50 increments, like throughout the year. It's like it'll let you know what your 50th movie you logged was, your 100th.
Most of these,
Well, you gotta share them.
okay. Half of these are good, I guess. Okay, my 50th movie was Turtles All the Way Down. It's what's his name? It's the guy who did Fault in Our Stars, John Green.
Okay.
It's another one of his books. So, and it has Isabella Merced in it.
I love some Isabella Merced.
Yeah. My 100th movie was Cherry with Tom
Fun
Holland.
enough.
My 150th movie was The Karate Kid, so slay, because I do love that movie. My 200th movie was Supergirl.
Brutal.
Right. My 250th movie was The Fantastic Four. My 300th movie was Marvel Zombies. Not even a movie, but slay. It's good. 350th movie was Wicked for Good. And 400th movie was the original It. So.
What a roster.
Yep. Yep. All right then. Okay. Let's keep going. Most watched theme was kids and animation. That's interesting.
Oh, probably all of the Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Most watched nano genre was delightful, magic, timeless. Whatever that
I'm
means.
also guessing with Christmas movies.
Probably. And then I don't know if this has been on everyone's page, but I've seen it on at least one other person's page, but they have a graphic of one battle after another with Bob at the phone booth under this. It's like
And that's everything you
to
see?
wrap it up. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
So, cool. Overall, pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'm interested to jump into mine. It's loading. Okay. So, my Letterboxd year in film, I have 317 films logged, 52 reviewed, and 574 hours watched. 574 divided by 24, so that is almost 24 days of watching.
How many films did you review?
I reviewed 52.
Oh, slay.
I don't know which ones I did, but okay. Most watched actor. I fear it is Like I Feared, where these are like voice act.
Cool.
D. Bradley Baker, who's in a handful of movies. He's in a lot of the SpongeBob movies. Let me see what his voice is. D. Bradley Baker. Gosh, those damn SpongeBob movies.
I feel like you totally called it, that those movies were going to kind of mess it up a little bit. But it's okay. You had a time, and that's reflective of your 2025 year.
Video voice? What? What does that mean?
Video voice? That's interesting. Karen! No, I'm just kidding.
Bradley. Perch Perkins!
Cool.
So, I saw him in all of those SpongeBob movies. He's in Wicked for Good, The Twits, The Suicide Squad, Son of Batman, and The Nun.
All right, then.
And I don't know him from any of them.
Cool.
Crazy work here, but go him, I guess.
Yeah?
My most watched director was Becky Sloan, which I actually just remembered. I'm pretty sure she's one of the co-directors of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series. Ugh.
Cool.
I do like that series a lot.
Okay.
It's kind of like a trippy British show where it's like a horror vibe kids show. It's crazy. I don't know if you'd like it as much as the internet likes it, but it's very fun. Interesting. And they're also a very quick watch.
Mm-hmm.
Highly rated 2025 films. I have Superman, Marty Supreme, and Train Dreams. I don't know why ours are different, actually, because
I don't really know the logic behind that one. Because if it was rating our 5-star ones, then it should have done all of them, in my opinion. But if it was rating like top 3, a combination of our ratings and other people's average ratings,
I don't know why.
then
I certainly don't know why Cinders isn't up here for me, but that's interesting. Most watched week of 2025, I have week 49 of December 1st through the 7th, where I watched 22 films.
Interesting.
So we have different weeks.
Different
Although they're pretty
weeks.
close.
Yeah, and I somehow watched one more film than you that week, I guess.
I suppose.
I don't even know.
Interesting. It's really close, but Sunday is also my most watched day of 2025 with 73 films.
Sure.
Although Saturday looks like it is just like one behind.
Dang. That is not the case for me. Sunday is a clear winner for me.
My first watch, the first thing I logged anyways, was Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. My last watch, I did put Stranger Things Season 5.
Okay, cool.
I probably moved the date back.
Yeah.
My diary milestones. We have the original Newsies as my 50th. My 100th
fun.
was Caught Stealing.
Okay.
My 150th was Predators. My
Sure.
200th was Nuremberg.
Cool.
My 250th was Knives Out.
Her.
And my 300th was Hellraiser Hellseeker.
What the hell?
What the hell?
C'est la vie. What the hell?
Most watched theme was horror, the undead, and monster classics.
That makes sense.
Yeah, with watching those two franchises. And then most watched nano genre, I have eerie, victim, horrific.
Similar things. Yeah.
Crazy. Do you have
Checks
the
out.
button at the bottom that says in-depth stats?
Oh, above that? No. That's probably a pro thing, especially since it's in orange. Yeah, that's what I would guess.
I want to see if there's anything else. It has my ranked, which I went over in our 2025 recap video.
I
Let's
may
see if there's anything else I have.
get pro or patron when I get paid next.
That's fair.
Perhaps.
It shows me what I had most watched this year.
Mhm.
For me, I only have watched some movies twice. Those movies being Predator, Killer of Killers,
Mhm.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Although to
Sure.
be fair, I think I definitely watched this at least one other time.
Mhm.
Weapons I watched twice, Superman I watched twice, and Fantastic Four First Steps I watched twice.
Her?
Genres I see comedies as the most watched. Is that English genres? Here's my little ranking
Cool.
of how many ratings I gave.
Yay.
Nothing. I don't know how you can see that, but it's right there.
It's mostly good.
Yes, I
It's mostly going up.
I like seeing them center around like the 3.5.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just like, most movies are at least watchable.
Yeah.
Yep, and then it shows me most watched cast. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are right after that guy
Yeah.
who just does voice background acting, I guess.
Her.
Clancy Brown is after that, who does Mr. Krabs, and then I guess we go more into SpongeBob cast. Highest rated, which I think is really fun. Cast, I have Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, that makes sense.
Brooke Smith, who's in Silence of the Lambs and Interstellar.
Oh. Slay.
Um,
Good for her.
Pat McNamara, from Silence of the Lambs and Fight Club. Whoop,
You watched Fight Club this year?
Yes.
That's cool.
Not Finn Wolfhard, also showing up in my most watched actor. Edward Fletcher, Billy Zane, Elsa Raven, Christopher Plummer, and Frankie Faison, and Anne Fletcher all have 5 stars for me.
Slay.
Directors most watched are the 2 co-directors of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The first fit movie director to show up is Scott Derrickson. But he is tied at 4 films with Kenny Ortega, John M. Chu, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Michael Chavez, who did a bunch of the Conjuring movies.
Nice.
Yeah. So those are, of actual films, those are my highest directors.
Yeah.
And then highest rated directors, just running through them very quickly. There's a lot of 5 stars, but it's probably just because I watch a bunch of the classics.
Yeah.
I have Christopher Nolan, David Fincher, Jonathan Demme, Greta Gerwig, Hayao Miyazaki, apologies, Steven Spielberg, Josh Safdie, Gene Kelly, Stanley Donen, and Robert Wise.
Very cool.
Oh, I also love this feature.
What does that show?
It shows highs and lows of the stuff that you've watched and how it compares to the general audiences. So the highest
Okay.
average film I watched was Interstellar, which has a 4.4 star rating. Lowest average was Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul, which has a 1.5 rating.
That's so funny.
My most popular film was Interstellar as well. My most obscure film was The Christmas Ring.
Good. That means not a lot of people had to see that movie. Good.
My newest was the Stranger Things finale.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest was Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
The longest was I ranked the Monsters Ed Gein series.
Mm.
And then the shortest was the In a Heartbeat short.
Yeah. That makes
at
sense.
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Shows all of them, and then it shows the movie, like where the movies came from.
That's cool.
And like ranking them. Clearly, most of them came from the U.S. I see Australia, Canada, a lot of places in Europe, Brazil. I believe that's Argentina, China, India. So some different places it's coming from, which is
very
fun.
fun.
Whew. Letterboxd is so fun.
Very cool.
And I think that is all I have to share for 2025.
Well, that was very fun. I would love to hear everybody else's stats, and if you don't have Letterboxd, please download it. It's like the perfect time to do so. The beginning of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
start fresh.
Yeah.
We've still yet to watch our first movie of 2025.
Yeah, we were on a very long, I don't even know what to call it, movie haul or whatever. I don't know about you. I can only speak for myself. I'm a little tired of. I got a little like burnt out of movies for a second, so I'm kind of now in a show kick now.
I feel like I'm burned out of awards movies.
Yeah.
I want to watch
Fun.
something a little calmer and simpler that feels like it's not trying to be groundbreaking.
Oh my god, so you're gonna love the Vampire Diaries
Maybe.
then. Because it's so like it's not like it's not laughably bad or anything like that. I actually really like it. But it's it's not like Twilight. I feel like Twilight has its moments of like, okay. It's just like a really easy show to digest. It's just fun and entertaining, has a lot of supernatural creatures, romance, drama, makes you cry a lot, which you will probably like. Yeah. I think that'll be really fun, actually. So I'm glad you said that. I kind of feel the same though. I'm like, I just need a good show. I've been trying to start different shows lately. I started The Buccaneers, which is another period piece show or whatever on, I believe it's Apple TV. I've been trying to do stuff on Apple TV. Didn't really get into it the first couple episodes, so moved to something else. I just don't really have the patience to like give something a big chance, especially if it's a show. I'm like, ugh. Then I tried The Diplomat, which unfortunately I really wanted to like, and I was not super into it. And then I started Slow Horses on Apple TV, and it has Olivia Cook in it, the Alicent lady. Yeah. So that got me hooked more than anything else. So I've seen about 1.5
Olivia
episodes.
Cook effect.
I know. So I'm like, wait, I'm kind of hooked on this. So we'll see.
Exciting.
We shall see.
All right.
Anyways.
Well, I think that's going to wrap up our conversation today. Please feel free to share anything from your Letterboxd Wrapped from 2025. We'd love to hear what you have been watching. And we are going to call an end to the quickest video we've done yet.
Absolutely.
So, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Luke.
And I'm your host, Alicia.
And thank you so much for watching Not So Straight Nerds.
Bye.